I'm not quite sure what Chris's plans are. You know, he and Alison are supposed to buy a house, but now...
What, you think he might throw you out on the street? That's perfect. We could look for a place together.
Am I missing something here? I thought the three of us were going to share a place together.
I thought so too. But it doesn't matter now. Hone needs a flatmate, and guess who that's going to be? Huh. Now come on, you sit down, take the weight off your feet, and tonight we celebrate the beginning of a new era with my speciality, cannelloni. You're going to love it.
What's this?
A little pick-me-up, a drink after your hard day's work. Oh, but don't worry, it's not alcoholic. Well, just a little, but it's completely natural.
Look, Gina, I know we talked about flatting together, but, all of this?
Oh, what, you don't like the lava lamp? It's gone.
No, it's not the lamp. Well, I just didn't think things would happen this quickly.
Well, look, I know, but I mean, I always say make haste while the sun shines. You see, my uncle, he's got this trailer and he wasn't busy this afternoon, so I thought, well, I'd move everything in one fell swoop.
But I didn't give you a key.
Oh, no, that's okay. I explained it all to the caretaker. He let me in.
Gina, I don't really need another flatmate.
No, I agree. Any more than two and it'd be crowded. You see, I mean, I just gave up sharing a bedroom when I left home. Sharing with my brothers and sisters, I mean, not the other sort of sharing. Well, not that I'm suggesting that us.
No,
Oh, well, good. That's settled then. I think it's so important to get these things sorted out right in the beginning, isn't it?
I wish we had. Look, Gina.
I want you to try this. I hope you're hungry. I always overdo the cannelloni. But still, we can always freeze it for later. What do you think? More basil?
No, just another roster change.
Stand back and wait for the complaints, eh?
Well, if they don't like it, tough.
Carrie, I hope you don't think I'm prying, but is everything all right between you and Declan?
Well, apart from the fact that he keeps butting in while I'm busy working. Actually, no, everything's not all right. He just bowled in and said that pretty soon Jessica would be off his hands, and Steve and his other boy were already looking after themselves, and hey, isn't that great? He can get on with his own life again.
But that's good, isn't it? He'll have more time for you. I mean, if you get together again.
Not a chance. Well, I can't see any future with a man who doesn't like children.
But I thought you broke it off with Declan because of his family. And now that he's on his own, you don't want him.
It just wouldn't work, all right?
Hi, you ready to go home? Oh, sorry. Hi, Gary.
Yeah, sure.
Well, roll on settlement day.
Which isn't that far away. Are you going to have enough time to find a place, Mum?
If I've got a shift, I've got a shift.
Well, I'd better get going. Thanks for the coffee. And thanks for the house, Marge.
I'll get the door.
Well, that's that.
That's what?
The house, Stuart, has been sold.
Sold. Alrighty.
Look at that boy. A major upheaval, and he's got his head stuck in his paintings. How am I going to get through to him?
Mamma mia, that was the best cannelloni I've ever had.
Even if the sauce was awful.
The sauce was good.
Oh, you're just being nice. I overdid it with the basil.
Gina, you and I need to talk.
You like the basil? Oh, okay, I'll leave it in next time.
No, not about the basil. About you and I sharing this flat together.
Yes, I agree. We need to establish the ground rules right from the start, otherwise it's not going to work.
Well, that's just it. I don't think it is going to work.
Of course it is. We're both mature adult grown-ups, aren't we?
Yes.
Right then. So all we have to do is work out the do's and don'ts and stick to them.
But, Gina,
I know what you're going to say. The bathroom. No problem. I know it'd take too long, but we'll agree on a time limit and I promise to stick to it. Oh, and toll calls. We'll stick a book by the phone. Oh, it's going to be so good, don't you reckon?
Gina, come here. Sit down. Look, I'm not much fun to live with. I work very long hours, and when I come home, I just like to blob out, okay?
I understand. And that's fine, because I can do more of the housework and the cooking to help out. And the washing. Oh, that reminds me, I stuck a load on for you before.
You did? Oh, thank you.
You know, I've got this feeling that we're going to get along like a house on fire. Just so long as we communicate with each other and don't let things build up. Am I right?
Yes.
Alison, why'd you have to leave us now?
Look, whinging about it isn't going to bring you back.
Okay, but I'm allowed to be melancholic every now and again, all right? Mr. Wickham, here I come.
I'll take him if you like.
Would you? Well, that is the attitude.
Thanks, Joe.
Miss Pitton.
Nurse Mills, wanting to volunteer for an extra shift?
Oh, I'd love to, but I got this dodgy knee. It's sort of playing up around here a bit.
I thought every part of you was dodgy. Now, what do you want?
I was wondering if you were doing anything tonight.
Why?
Well, if you're free, I was wondering if you'd like to come around to dinner.
Oh, I can't think of anything I'd rather do less, except perhaps eating live wetters.
I take it that's a no.
How astute of you.
What was that all about?
Nothing.
At last.
Sorry?
You're late.
Am I? I was with Alex. I must have lost track of time.
Yes, well, now that you're here, we'd better get started. We've got a lot to get through.
Okay, shoot.
Right, item 1, Chris and Alison.
Yeah, sad, isn't it? You know, it's quite tragic in its own way, really.
What are we going to do about replacing them?
Well, I hadn't thought. Get in a locum, I suppose, agency nurses.
Michael, that is not a long-term solution, and it's expensive.
Well, what do you suggest?
I've looked at the costings. Either we cut back on the theatre schedule, or we start looking for full-time replacements. Not much point in extending the clinic if you don't have staff.
Sounds good to me. Look, I'll let you take care of that.
All right. Can you sign these? Don't you want to know what they're for?
I trust you, Jenny.
Well, where are you going?
Got to meet Alex. Look at a lounge suite.
Oh, when will you be back?
Later. Take messages. See ya.
You wouldn't believe the kind of money they want for total dubs. It's really depressing.
Could I leave this here for Honna? He left home without his lunch this morning.
Home?
Yes, Honna and I are flatting together.
You and Hone together?
Yeah, and it's just as well. I mean, Honna, he works so hard on the go all the time, he needs someone to take care of him.
And, how does Honey feel about this arrangement?
He loves it.
Hey, Jax, guess what?
Bart Simpson's not a real person.
Shadow your own boy's dream here, Jackie. No, Gina's just moved in with Hone.
Really? Good for her. I want to word with you.
Oh, look, if it's about Mr. Wickham,
No, it's not that. I was just checking to see if you're okay.
Me? I'm fine. Why?
Or if you're not sick, then why would you ask Burton out on a date?
A date? No. That wasn't me. That was someone else. Look, I'm serious. There's someone I know who has the hots for Burton like you would not believe. And, I gotta bring them closer together.
Someone has the hots for Burton. Have they actually met her?
I know it's unbelievable, but it's true. And my mission in life is to bring them closer together.
Well, all I can say is, good luck.
Actually, Jackie, there is something you can do, my little buddy, my little pal, my friend, my partner in crime.
Oh, blast!
Oh, sorry.
Oh, not you, Marge.
I've typed up these files for you anyway.
Oh. It's going to be one of those days, I can tell.
Thank you. I believe you didn't go to the aerobics class today.
No, I couldn't get away.
Oh, it's undignified anyway, all that leaping about in those stretched lycra pantaloons, especially for women of our age.
I'm not over the hill yet, Marge. I just had too much to do. And still do, actually.
Still, I can understand your reluctance to go, especially if you and Declan have had a falling out.
Our relationship has only ever been professional.
Good. Keep it that way. Romance is all very well for the young ones, isn't it? But I'd rather be gardening, wouldn't you?
Actually, Marge, I'd rather be working. So if you don't mind, take your gossip somewhere else.
I don't know why we have to go over the rosters in here. They'll end up covered in crumbs.
Yeah, and some of the nurses think it's crummy enough already. Besides, it's good to get out of the office, isn't it?
We're here, so we may as well get on with it. So precisely where is the problem with the theatre shifts?
Oh, it's difficult to pinpoint exactly.
Hi, room enough for two?
Yeah, sure.
Actually, we're trying to work.
Oh, we won't interrupt you at all.
Sorry.
Hey, look, there's another table.
Well, there were plenty of other tables.
Oh, I guess he just liked the view.
Michelangelo.
Very funny. Very clever. I know what you're up to.
Oh, and what might that be exactly?
I know that you kidnapped Chris.
And how could I have done that when I was at home?
You went at home.
Oh, wasn't I? I could have sworn. But if you say I wasn't, then it must be true.
That's right. I know that you slipped Chris the sleeping pill, and I know how.
Well, 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 little brother. Looks like you finally got me. Whatever is to become of me.
So Honey's asked Gina to move in with him already?
He's got her making his lunch already.
Oh, how can I get Steve to do something like that?
Yuck!
Save your gossip session for your break, please, Kirsty. I need last month's admissions broken down by user groups by the end of the day, please.
Done.
Cross-reference by injury and or illness?
And by gender and age group.
Oh, well, that's, right.
Man, bad vibes, dude.
She has been in a foul mood all day. Hey, Jamie, you're looking much better.
Yeah, well, I won't be tap dancing for a while.
You're looking good.
There you go. It's all official. You're a free man.
So, when will you be coming back to work?
I'm not coming back to work, Sam. In the infinite wisdom of the ambulance service, I've been posted to another station.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize it would be so soon.
Hey, relax. I didn't request it. It's got nothing to do with you.
Okay, I'm sorry again.
Well, still, at least you won't have to worry about getting too close.
No worries, Jamie. Stay cool, eh?
Too far. Might just see you around.
Too far.
Sweetie. Take care of yourself.
You bet.
Keep in touch.
Just what do you think you're doing? This is a no-smoking zone.
Look, the smoke was blowing out the door.
That's not the point. What if somebody saw you? What sort of an impression is that going to make?
All right, I won't do it again.
Make sure you don't.
Lighten up, Jen. I was taking a break. Things are a bit stressful at the moment.
We're all under a lot of stress, Jackie.
Yeah, but some of us don't take it out on others.
Listen, I dropped by to thank you for lunch.
Sure, no problem.
Got this funny feeling, though, that Carrie wasn't there exactly by accident.
Really?
No, and if I didn't know you better, I would suspect it was a jack-up.
Okay, I confess. I'm trying to bring the two of you closer together.
Yeah.
I think you make a beautiful couple.
Listen, if Carrie's not keen, I don't think we should force her, okay? Arranged marriages are a little old-fashioned.
I thought you liked her.
I do.
Well, then go for it. Take no prisoners.
Thanks for the pep talk, but it ain't gonna help, right? Carrie doesn't think that business and pleasure mix.
You don't work for her.
Yeah, but you do. She somehow thinks that because she's your boss, that her and I are. Well, there you go. Nothing we can do.
But surely...
Listen, I appreciate you trying, Steve. But it's a hopeless case, all right?
Okay. Who's next?
Excuse me, honey.
Yes, Kirsty. What's this?
For lunch.
I didn't make any lunch.
Gina did.
Damn, she shouldn't have. Oh, then again.
I didn't know you were looking for a flatmate.
I wasn't. It just happened. You know Gina.
Do I know Gina? I flattered with her, remember, for about 10 minutes. Boy, was that enough.
Her heart's in the right place.
Yeah. So when are you going to tell her she can't stay?
Well, I don't know if I will. I got a feeling that things might just work out. Mrs. Price. Come on.
Hey, did Honey tell you anything more about that glass he did the tests on?
Sorry, very hush-hush.
Just wondering. You know, it's funny. The angrier I get with Daryl, the more I want to paint.
Bye, guys.
Leave you to it.
Bye, Stuart. Love you too. Is Mum in?
You bet, and she's not in a good mood.
Yeah, tell me about it. She's been acting real weird. Grumped all around the house this morning. Talk about a real downer.
I just hope she snaps out of it before she gets out in the streets.
And something's bugging her. Any ideas?
No.
Well, I've got to find out what before someone gets killed. Like me.
I'm on the scrounge for some prescription pads. Any spare?
Well, what's this about your new flatmate?
News travels first.
People are saying it's true love. But I reckon you just want a chef on tap.
Wrong on both accounts. It's purely a domiciliary arrangement.
Yeah, but with Gina, man, she'll drive you crazy.
She's good company, and it's a bit quiet without Chris around.
Quite remarkably, I actually miss him too.
Well, I'm going to miss him on our radio show.
Oh, but you'd jump at the chance for a solo spot.
Well, to tell you the truth, I'm looking for a bit of moral support.
Oh, no, I'm too busy. I couldn't really.
Come on, you'd have a new dimension.
Oh, no, I've never been any good at public speaking.
I'll do it.
You?
Why not? It doesn't have to be 2 doctors, does it?
No, but I just wasn't thinking of a nurse.
No one does.
She's right. It'd be good to have the nurse's viewpoint.
So, when do I start?
Meredith, I need you to work overtime for the next few days to cover for Chris.
Sorry, I'm all booked up.
Can't you unbook yourself?
Oh, once the rosters came out, I arranged everything else around it.
Can't you be a bit flexible? Look, I'm trying to sort this mess out and the doctors and staff just don't want to know.
Oh, aren't you taking this a little personally? It's only a job.
It may just be a job to you, but someone's got to hold this place together.
Oh, why don't you get a locum in?
Don't you think I would if we had the money? The budget's tight enough as it is without the added expense of a locum.
Well, I'm afraid I don't know anything about budgets. That's Michael's province.
Oh, well, that's another thing. He's never around.
Well, we'll just have to wait till he turns up, I suppose.
Am I disturbing you?
Not unduly.
It's about that glass you tested.
How'd you hear about the glass?
Word gets round.
Doesn't it just?
Yeah. Look, I was wondering if it had anything to do with Chris.
Why?
It's just a hunch, but I think Daryl's hooked up in there somewhere. Okay, he said he was home all night that night, okay, but he didn't answer his door when I knocked on it. And Kirsty reckons his car wasn't in the driveway.
And Daryl's got access to drugs. He had the motive. It all fits.
Let's call the cops.
Hold your horses, Magnum.
Why? We know he did it, come on.
No, all we've got is circumstantial evidence and the complainant's left the country.
So what? He did it. He's not getting away with this.
Hey, you're letting this become a personal vendetta. Look, Chris isn't here. We can't prove a thing. It's over. Let it rest.
No, honey, we can't just do nothing.
Leave it, Stuart. You wouldn't be doing Chris any favours.
Could I have a word?
If it's about another lunch date, no.
I want to hand in my resignation.
So you're kidding. You're not going gallivanting around the world as well, are you?
I was talking to Dad, and he thinks the reason why you'll have nothing to do with him is because I work for you. And I don't want to get in between you two, so...
Don't be ridiculous. I'm not going to accept your resignation or your asinine reason for offering it.
I just want you two to be happy together.
Whether I'm happy or not has got nothing at all to do with you, either in our working relationship or in my private life. Now, I suggest you drop the subject.
I'm sorry. Jenny, what's the matter?
Nothing.
Looks like it. Hey, what's up?
Everything. The clinic's falling apart.
No, it's not.
It is. We're so short-staffed, it's ridiculous. And Michael doesn't care. He just leaves it all up to me. I can't cope.
Jenny, you're doing a wonderful job.
Discipline has broken down completely. The staff are smoking on duty. They're gossiping when they should be working. It's awful.
There's more to this than just that, isn't there?
I just don't feel on top of things anymore. No sparkle, no bounce. I just feel grey and dowdy, you know, like the spinster of Shortland Street.
That is not true.
Oh, isn't it? Then why aren't I in love? Why aren't I taking romantic walks down by the river, picnicking among the daffodils?
It's not daffodil season.
Life is passing me by. And no one cares.
Jenny, we all have our down patches.
I can understand how you feel.
I doubt it, Guy. You didn't turn 40 today.
Oh, you and Gina living together.
Wrong. Flatting together.
No, I mean, in the same house as Gina. I mean, how do you cope with your lifestyle?
Look, what is it with everybody around here? You make it sound like she's some sort of one-woman disaster area.
I was only saying
Look,
that
I know what
you
you're saying. And for that matter, what everybody else is saying. Look, for the record, Gina is very warm and generous. She's a beautiful person. In fact, a lot of people around here could do with following her example.
Touchy, touchy.
You wanted to see me?
Yeah. Take a seat. Right. Let's get one thing straight. The way to a woman's heart is not by using your son as a go-between.
Sorry?
Using Steve to get to me, it's a cheap trick.
I'm not with you.
Steve organised that supposedly accidental meeting at lunch today. He tried to trick me into a dinner date last night. And his latest ploy is to resign so that you and I can get together.
That stupid little twit. That was none of my doing, believe me.
Really?
Yeah, cross my heart.
Fair enough.
Kids, ain't they great, eh?
I thought you couldn't wait for them to get off your hands.
Did I say that? No. I love them dearly. I just wish I'd had a chance to do things differently with them, that's all.
But you said that you...
No, what I said was, I didn't want my kids to get in the way of you and I.
Well, you could have made yourself clearer. It would have saved a lot of confusion.
Really? Oh. Does this mean we can take up where we left off? Maybe have dinner?
Well, no. You see, there's another family obstacle.
What, working with Steve?
No, much bigger.
Listen, I don't think it's anything that can't be surmounted.
I'm pregnant.
Is it you or is it me? Lately I've been lost, it seems. I think the change is what I need. If I'm looking for a chance or a dream, Shortland Street. Taking time to hold my place. Yesterday's another race, just living for the times we've seen. When the writing on the wall says I'll be Shortland Street. If you want to find a way of searching for another world, it's hard to see. Shortland Street.
Shortland Street was made with the help of your broadcasting fee, so you can see more of New Zealand On Air.